Oh, God. It's been a week. It's been a week since my little mishap in Arizona on the Himalayan. So this is the first day I'm really out doing some riding back here in Quebec, in Canada, on the Husqvarna Husky 701. And it's kind of a test to see for the ribs, like how they're feeling. And well, I don't think I could do much more stuff than this, because it's every time I need to stand up and I need to kind of like pull in my arms or flex my arms a little bit or use my core, then I can feel it pulling. So I wouldn't want to do anything more than this. So what's happened in that week? It is literally, it's 8 days since the accident. So what it was, just to kind of explain what it was, is that I was going up what's called the backside to Crown King, outside of Phoenix, north of Phoenix, and I was on my Royal Enfield Himalayan, doing a lot of sort of off-road dirt stuff, and I was probably about 80% through the route when obstacles really started getting tough. Like there was just a lot more rocks, a lot of rock formations. Like this, I thought I was doing well. I was maneuvering this one area, went up, onto the side bank on the right. Was then going to cut left to then go, around some of the rocks. And what had happened was that just I couldn't make the turn. There was just too many rocks in front of me. And so I ended up stopping, but because I was on the bank, then I was up high, so when I went down on the left side, it was a bigger drop. Like it wasn't just like a normal drop when you're on flat ground. It was, probably more like, 5-6 feet down. Anyways, what happened was, as I tried to break my fall, first with my legs, because I jumped down, then I bent somehow and put some pressure on my left ribs, and there wasn't a crack, but there was definitely a sharp pain. So I'm pretty sure it's, it just got bruised. But anyways, that's how it happened. Like I said, I was really like maybe 30 minutes away from Crown King, like where I could then just get on roads like this, much similar to what I'm on now. So 8 days later, what's happening now? Like I said, I'm back in Quebec. I just went out for a ride with my buddy Mark. He rides the same thing I do, and the Husqvarna 701. And this was his route. He said, let's just do mainly side roads and some gravel back roads, and sort of just get acclimatized a bit to sort of the spring here. Things are still pretty wet. Buds haven't come out on the trees, all that stuff. So that's what today is. Now we parted ways up at near close to his work, where he was starting his evening shift. And here's what's very interesting about when you hurt yourself, is that I am 52 years old, and as my girlfriend says, she just wishes I would just sell these bikes and take up some other leisure activity like bird watching, maybe, that doesn't injure me. But I know when this happens, when I get injured, then it's a bit frustrating, because we're that it's going to be a setback. There's a recovery time. There's like a worry, like, are you going to recover as much as back to normal, or does the injury cause like a new normal? Don't know. But it is something that I know that when I was younger, you necessarily didn't really think about. Like I just remember, 10, 15 years ago with skiing, and having little spills and little accidents in skiing. It's like, yeah, okay, it just hurts for a couple of days, and then you'll be fine. 50s, it's a little bit different. You sort of wonder, like, what's that thing that's going to create, that constant hobble, or I can't use my right arm, something like that. Don't know. All I do know is that I do enjoy this stuff. I enjoy it much more than just riding on the road. There's just something about going on little trails, and it's not about going fast, it's about getting around stuff and seeing different things. And like, this is a great route around this lake. Love it. So how to be present? I don't know, I guess that's part of why I do this. It's so that I can feel things. Get out of my head. Nice area though. So what do I have coming up? Well, I do have what's called La Classique, coming up in about 2 weeks. But I really hope my ribs will be fine to do that. I think just after a week of healing, and how I feel now, even I am still pretty sore, I think I'll be able to do it. But and I know that won't be as challenging as what I was doing in Arizona last week, so I should be fine. But I just, I don't want to be manhandling a bike, having to pull things or push things. If I'm just on the bike riding it and it gets technical, then I'm okay with that. But oh God, if I have to get off and sort of push the thing or try and get out of it when it's bogged down, that's going to be tough. And it's spring in Canada, so that means it's wet. There's wet and there's mud and there's bugs. And all that is fucking